Welcome to BTech. It's Basil here and I've got the Nokia Lumia 1320 and I'm comparing it with the 1520. Now the 1520 is arguably the most premium phablet on the scene. Unibody design, it feels great in the hand and it also looks the business. Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor in there with 2GB RAM, 20 megapixel pure view camera as well. Comparing it with the Nokia Lumia 1320, we can talk about size first. Two 6-inch devices. The screens are slightly different. You've got a 720p panel on the Lumia 1320, whereas you've got a full HD panel on the 1520. They can both fit up to 6 icons, small icons, in a single row though. If we pull in closer to frame, you should be able to make out that you both devices still offer a very good screen experience. Very smooth indeed, and that's largely thanks to that Windows Phone inside, even with that 1.7 gigahertz dual core processor by contrast to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800. Also 1 gig of RAM and 2 gig of RAM. The design is very similar. You've got all your standard Windows Phone buttons on the right hand side. That's a volume rocker power button, 2-stage camera button, micro USB port at the base, no buttons at all on the left, and up at the top a 3.5mm headphone jacks, reverse camera and speaker. On the Nokia Lumia 1520 you do have a micro SD card slot and a micro SIM tray, while on the 1320 underneath that back cover is a 3400 milliamp battery in addition to a micro SD card slot to supplement the 8GB of memory on board here, by contrast to the 32GB of memory on board the 1520. So all in all, two very comparable devices size-wise, but very different on the spec sheet front. They will offer similar user experiences though, thanks to the Windows Phone on board. The two cameras are different as well, as we said. So while you've got Nokia ProCam or Nokia Camera, the application on both of the devices, we can open them up and power up Nokia Camera on here, so we can skip the tutorial. Okie dokie. So we can pull something from my back pocket for a second, move the table into place, and we can just show you that with Nokia ProCam, in spite of the fact you've got that 5 megapixel sensor on there, you can still do things like manual focus and lock in on the closest focal range and bring that really nicely into frame, focus in. So in spite of the fact you do have an inferior camera module, you can still have a very prosumer experience. And we did have the flash, so that was cheating a bit, but you can also see with good lighting you can get a really decent shot on there. Obviously with the Nokia Lumia 1520 you can expect better overall results, especially in low light. So that was our quick comparison between the Nokia Lumia 1320 and the Nokia Lumia 1520. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you do have any questions about either of them, fire a comment in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button, and if you like the channel, click subscribe and head over to btech.com, where we'll be posting the full review in the next week or so, and you can also find some great deals as well. At the top of the screen is where you can find 3 hand-picked videos for your viewing pleasure. On the bottom left is where you can subscribe, and on the right hand side you can check out our exclusive deals over at btech.com.